Jack Davis of Miami has recently written a blog sharing his thoughts and expertise on where to get the best cup of coffee for those of you who may be visiting Miami, as well as those of you who already live there and are looking for a different experience. So, according to Jack Davis, there are many areas of Miami that you can experience coffee and many flavors of coffee. We had no idea. So the first is Miami Cuban coffee. Now, if you have been to Miami or live in Miami and you have not experienced Cuban coffee, this is and should be your first stop. It's known as cafecito or a colada cup, and it's available throughout the city of Miami. But be careful. It is a very small cup of coffee compared to what you're typically used to receiving. However, it packs a serious punch of caffeine. So, what you need to do is order one and wait a couple minutes and see how you do with that level of caffeine. So there are many walk-up windows. Find out what those the walk-up windows have special names. Find out what they are called by reading our blog, which will be linked in the notes. And you can also visit certain restaurants like the Versailles restaurant and La Carrata. Those are classic spots to have an authentic Cuban coffee experience. Now, there's also many traditional coffee shops located throughout the city of Miami. And Jack Davis recommends and suggests that if you're looking for a more artisanal or a regular cup of joe, that you visit these spots as well. As with any city in the United States, there are, of course, a number of Starbucks. So if you like that consistency, if you like that standard cup of coffee, Starbucks can be phenomenal for you. But there's also a lot of specialty roasters. And so these specialty roasters are not to be overlooked. They have many different types of coffee available to you. They spend a lot of time roasting and grinding their beans for a very sophisticated experience. Now, when you are visiting Miami, do not overlook the amazing opportunities to have an outdoor coffee experience. Jack Davis of Miami recommends it to you. There are many outdoor cafes, including Panther Coffee in the Wynwood Arts District, and as well as Little Havana, again, Versailles Restaurant, where you can also get the Cuban coffee, like I already talked about. Then there's Lincoln Road in South Beach, where we have the Nespresso Boutique Bar. And there are other outdoor coffee experiences located throughout the city. Do not overlook or forget to visit try the many available Latin American coffee varieties. So Jack Davis of Miami encourages us to go and seek out the Latin flavors. Miami is home to some of the greatest Cuban influence in the United States and also very close to Latin America. So there are many Latin American coffee varieties as well as Colombian coffee varieties offered. There's a significant number of unique opportunities to sample Brazilian coffee, which is known for its chocolatey coffee beans, as well as unique flavors from other countries. In this blog, Jack Davis also shares with us coffee festivals and events, including coffee festivals in Miami, barista competitions, coffee and art events, so you can sip coffee and enjoy art, as well as several coffee and conversations at local cafes that pop up throughout the city almost every day. Jack Davis has done an amazing job sharing his perspective and knowledge of the city of Miami and where you can get your best cup of coffee.